alone at last. Howdy folks, how's it going? Yeah, that's me. Here's me face. So I've got the S70 all to myself now because everybody's stuffing their faces up there, and I had a very quick lunch. We are here at the Proton test track. I'm sitting inside the S70. I've got some alone time with the car, which is great because I wanted to actually show you this car from the inside and my first impressions, and also my wrap up basically. I love these piano key buttons here. Thank you for Proton for doing this. Now the reason why I'm so interested in this car is because the interest stems from the fact that this is basically a Wajah replacement. Well, okay, Preve replacement, but it was Wajah Preve and then this. So this is the first sedan that the Proton GD partnership has come up with. The rest have been SUVs, as you know, the X70, the X50, the X90, and so now we have the S70. So yeah, following a kind of Volvo-ish nomenclature in terms of naming. Yeah, the X is for their off-road or sport utility vehicles, whereas the S is going to be for their sedans, just like Volvo. Check out the tire pressure monitoring system. There's a lot of stuff in this car. It is very well equipped. It is C segment in terms of equipment level, but it's probably going to be B segment in terms of price, which is great news for everyone. I love these seats. I really love these seats. They're so comfortable, so corseting. They support really well. I don't like this area. I think this area with its wireless charging system and stuff like that, it should have had some kind of cover, because this is going to get really dusty. This is going to get really dirty, and I'm not sure, but yeah, you can pull it off to actually get it cleaned. But this area is going to get a lot of muck in it, which I do not like. I do not like muck, but I do like the storage compartments and how these silver accents actually run all the way through the car, if you notice. And using the same X70 kind of egress, you have to pull it once to unlock the doors and then pull it again to open. Yeah. Something very cool for everybody to know, it is completely one touch for all windows. Up, down and up. One touch. Yeah, wasn't touching anything. It's really hot outside, but the climate control is doing its job. I'm very comfortable. In fact, one of the benefits of actually eating fast and coming out and getting the car with yourself is that you can sit in the aircon, in the aircon car, and be comfortable a little bit. Yeah. So yep. Look at that soft lighting. It's so cool. And full LED headlights, full LED rear lights, 500 liters of boot space, more than 130 something LEDs at the back in terms of the lights. Now only the executive variant, there's going to be 4 variants. Yeah, only the executive variant doesn't have the full strip of LED going at the back. The rest all do, but they all have the same powertrain, which is the 1.5 turbo with the 7-speed DCT gearbox. Basically the X50 powertrain powers all 4 variants, only the trim levels are different. Nice. So first impressions wise, quite a good one. It is loaded with kit, lane departure warnings, active cruise control, and a lot of stuff. So go check out the link in the description for the full spec. Typical aircon for Proton. Very good. Very nice. So here's me wrap up. Well done, Proton. Very, very impressive car. Torsion rim mirror suspension at the back. Handling is good. Comfort is excellent. Really, I have no complaints. I just can't wait to take it on a longer drive. So hopefully Proton will have demo units that we can take out for longer test drives. One more thing I needed to tell you guys. Tactile feel. Awesome. Instantly the cameras come on, 360 as well. But the tactile feel, it just feels so good. So much better than my Wajah's tactile feel. Goodness me. And typical Proton aircon. So cool. So good. Me likey. This T design gear shift knob, very pretty with the brushed aluminum. Don't know how long that's gonna last because that looks like it's printed on. Can you see that? Don't really know how long that's gonna last, but for now, beautiful. Fit and finish, really good. Oh, soft opening. Mine. And then when I close it, it'll stick out here and I gotta whack it again, if you remember my Wajah. So keyless go, keyless entry. You want to see the key? I shall show you the fob. Stylo, eh? Don't play the fool. Very nice. And I think, what's that? Remote start? Maybe. You can open the boot, lock and lock. But just have the key nearby. And you can use this to start the car. But really, the stitching, the fit and finish, cantik lah. I'm quite impressed. Nice flat bottom steering. Twice I've said that. Ample leg room for me for 90cm. I think people are gonna like this car. I mean, it's coming up. It's gonna be in. This car is going to be in a very, very, very competitive market segment, dominated by the Japanese. And here comes this Malaysian / Chinese offering. But it's impressive. I mean, it's really, really quite impressive. Give it a thought. Airbag, airbag, airbag everywhere you look. Very well equipped. So again, C segment equipment level, B segment price. Of course, we don't know the price yet. We're gonna have to wait for that. Probably they can't give us the date of when they're officially gonna launch it. Bookings are open. Bookings opened from 1st of November. They can't give us a date of the actual launch because they're probably waiting for the PM, the PM to be free to do the actual launch. Hopefully I'm around. I'll be traveling soon, but hopefully I'm around. If not, I'm sure it's going to get massive coverage. Yeah. So from Proton COE and the test track, which I really like, that's it. I think just in time because it looks like it's going to rain. First impression wise, very favorable. Very favorable. I just wish they had made like a roller shutter cover here. Yes, there's a hidden compartment down here as well, you can see. And another 12-volt socket over there. And another USB terminal. And there's another cubby hole here. It's just this, I wish there was like a cover. Just, you know, a nice like roller shutter cover. So I think just cover it. But apart from that, that's the only niggle. That's the only thing I can think of just right now, because it's a very, very nice looking car. It's very, very comfortable, very impressive. That's the color. Oh, there we go. That's the green, the Bayou green. Can you see it? Yeah, that's the color. So again, one touch up and down, really cool. And again, the tactile feel, very, very nice. It's like, yeah. Solid, and it feels solid when you close it too. Ooh, that's a nice woomph. I like that woomph. That's a good woomph. Yeah, so Remember that, my word. The woomph. It's a good woomph. I shall shut up now. I've got nothing left to say. I'm just prattling on because this car is quite impressive. Okay, folks. So while we're waiting for the other guys to show up after their acceleration and braking, let's take a look at the white Vios. Now, this color is available on all S70s, and I gotta say again, white does the car a lot of justice. It looks really, really good in white. Although there's a new teal blue Bayou Malaysia color inspired by Pulau Redang, Perhentian, and all our beautiful beaches and seas around Malaysia. I mean, forget the Maldives. Go cuti Malaysia pula. Go cuti Malaysia to Perhentian, Redang, Lang Tengah, all these beautiful islands in Malaysia. The only reason Maldives and Mauritius and Bahamas and Hawaii are more known is because they have more budget for advertising. But we have some of the most beautiful beaches and islands in the world, just from lack of advertising. So go and check them out. I mean, foreigners are coming here, tourists are coming here to spend their money because our beaches and our islands are so beautiful. Why am I getting so sidetracked? Well, check it out. Check out the S70. Let me throw some numbers at you, yeah? 0.27 drag coefficient, 500 liters of boot space, 17-inch alloy wheels, new design that make it look, it's a dynamic design that makes it look like the wheels are moving even though the car is standing still. Yes, staggered wiper blades and full Proton LED headlights as well as rear lights. It's daytime so we can't really see the rear lights, but anyway, there's the songket motif in the grille as well as the ethereal bow and the infinite weave. I love those terms. Lovely, lovely terms. Yeah, try to remember those. Try to remember those. Okay? Yeah. So while we are still waiting, let's take a quick look at the inside, yeah? I wanted to show you this fat bottom girl. No, sorry, I meant flat bottom steering. Check this out. So that's the T, that's called the T gear knob. And with cup holders, of course, wireless charging and 5 USB ports. I told you I was going to throw some numbers at you. What I like most are these very, very nice leather seats with these bolsters and airbags. Yes, airbag equipped seats. Check out the door. What am I trying to say? This thing. Yeah, door card. Sure. And the way, again, like how it premiered in the S70, the way the check it out. That's the door release, and it's integrated into this insert, which is very, very pretty. Nothing much to shout about at the back, except you've got 2 USB ports, 2 cup holders, power windows, and again, one touch. Again, this beautiful motif. Oh, finally, yay! One touch up and down power windows. Lovely, lovely. Cool beans. Okay, the full LED rear lights. I don't know if you can see them during the day, but I'll just show them to you anyway. Let's turn on the lights. And yeah, you can see them. Check it out. Goes all the way across. Nice. So folks, talk about comparisons, yeah? I think this is more a size comparison because they've actually put the S70 up against the Mercedes-Benz over here. When I was driving in or being driven in just now, I thought it was a Honda Civic, but no, it's a Mercedes-Benz that they put up against the S70 in terms of a size comparison. Okay, one thing I've heard that's very, very interesting, although the Proton is positioning its car as a C segmenter, it is priced as a B segment car. It's priced in the B segment, but then they go and put it next to a Mercedes-Benz, which is pretty damn amazing. This is the new Bayou teal color, which in a darkened area, it's very darkish, and when it's brighter, it's very brightish. Yes, you can tell I don't know anything about colors, but it looks nice. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So in terms of size, yeah, it's pretty close to this Mercedes-Benz. Check it out. So I'll be honest, I can't even remember. Is this an A-Class? Yeah, it's an A-Class. Hey, okay. I've earned my lunch. At least I could recognize it as an A-Class. So they've put the S70 right next to an A-Class to compare the size. which is very interesting, ballsy, and very interesting. And I gotta say, visually, even though that's white, the S70 looks slightly bigger, slightly taller, with again, as I mentioned just now, a 500-litre boot space. Look at that. Huge boot. And it's apparently 180 LEDs at the back for the rear lights. It's a bit dark in here, so hopefully the camera will compensate. Not too bad, not too bad. So since we've got this static display, you guys want to see the engine? Did I pop it? Did I already pop it? Yeah, I think I did. So why I'm personally interested in the S70 is because it is actually the, oh, it's not. I think it's locked. Couldn't pop the bonnet. Either that or I just broke the handle. I mean, I have been known to do stupid shit like that. But there we go. Decent. Again, those dynamic 17-inch alloy wheels that are supposed to give the illusion of moving even though the car is static. Pretty cool. So quality-wise, you want to hear what the doors shut like? Yes, they've got a nice woomph sound. Nice. So there we go. What I done just now was I pulled the wrong lever and I opened the fuel lid. Yeah, terrible. Thank you very much. So there we go. That's the 1.5 turbocharged engine with 150-ish PS and 200 Newton meters of torque, with the ethereal and the infinite weave Songket design.
Hey folks, how's it going? So, okay, I just left the Proton S70 media drive thingy. It's a sneak preview, so I can't really show you the car, but I'm back in my Wajah, and yeah, I guess you could say the S70 is the spiritual successor to this car. I mean, it was Wira, and then Wajah was sold alongside Wira, and then after that there was Inspira, which was like replacement for the Wajah, something like that. Now, the thing about the S70 though, the new S70, it's what Proton call a B+. It's in the B+ segment, so let's get that out of the way right now. It's not a C segmenter, it's not a B segmenter, it's a B+ segmenter. C-class features, but B-class price. And I think we're just going to leave it at that, because it can kind of boggle the mind, because if it's a B+, then sorry, if it's a B+, is it Wajah or is it Inspira size? I think size-wise, I can now say, now sitting back in my Wajah, the S70 is bigger, both internally and externally. A lot bigger, a lot more comfortable, a lot better appointed. I mean, yeah, I've got emergency autonomous braking. I've got ABS, aku brake sendiri. Emergency autonomous braking is like, oh shit! That's my emergency alert, yeah, for there's a car stopping in front of me. So anyway, yeah, remember all these things are just assistance systems, yeah. They're only to assist you. They're not supposed to take over the driving capability. What happens when I let go of the steering wheel for this car? It will fly off the road and spear into a tree. Okay, whereas the S70 will actually guide you back into the lane and keep you in the middle. Not only will it guide you back in the lane, it keeps you in the middle. So after a while, it actually has to remind you, please hold the steering wheel. If not, it will shut off. That's your punishment. It will shut off completely. None of that is featured in this Wajah. It's like such a step up. It's unbelievable. There's so much stuff, but is it a nice car to drive? Yes. Does it have double wishbone suspension? No. It's using the X50 powertrain. It is using torsion beam rear suspension, but although torsion beam rear suspension is a bit old, it is not to say old-fashioned. Yeah, my Citroen ZX Volcan 2-liter remains one of the best handling cars I ever owned, and it had torsion beam rear suspension. The S70 uses torsion beam rear suspension and McPherson struts in front, and it works. It works well. It's been tuned to adapt, or rather to accommodate our roads. Yeah, our not so perfect roads, and I'm being so nice when I put it that way. But yes, it has been tuned to accommodate, or rather to overcome our road conditions. So I think I don't think I need to elaborate too much on that. Example straight away, right off the bat. I've not been well for the last few days, as I'm sure you can hear my voice is sexier than usual. But and I'm sorry, I will cough occasionally. And I was supposed to be in the first rotation, which was yesterday. Just couldn't make it out yesterday, but I had to go today. So you see how much your viewership and your loyalty means to me, and how loyal I am to you, to get to actually pull myself out of a medical induced coma to go and view the S70, which I must say gives a very, very good first impression. Bookings have already started. First off, this is what I mean about the S70 suspension being tuned for Malaysian conditions, Malaysian road conditions. Why? Anyway, yeah, so I'm crazier than usual because yes, I am on medication, but it's not the kind of medication that, you know, makes you psychotic or anything like that. It just makes you a little bit, I don't know, happier than usual. But excuse me. Yeah, had to wet my whistle. But go check out the S70, folks. Really, go check out the S70. I think you'll be quite impressed. It's in a market segment that's highly competitive. I mean, like, really, really competitive. Talk about shark-infested waters. Yeah, this B, C segment, the B plus and C segment, this segment of the market. Maybe that's why Proton took their time to actually get into it, because it is highly, highly, highly competitive. So many choices out there, so many. That's why Proton have come up with 4 variants. Yeah, the executive, and then the main one is the Premium X with the sunroof. That's the only one that has a sunroof. And found out a little interesting bit of trivia for you. The S70 sunroof. Although, okay, everybody knows that the S70 is actually based on the Geely M Grand. Our sunroof can actually tilt and retract, whereas the M Grand one can only tilt. Oh, so not bad, huh? Malaysia boleh. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed everything, what I did today. And I'm going to go back now, take more drugs, get more happy, and go to sleep. But go check it out. That's all I can do. Like I've told you before, I never tell you which car to buy. I'll never say you must buy this car, don't buy this car. I'll never do that, because that is entirely up to you. It is your preference. What you want, you go get, because you have to live with the car. You have to pay with it, not me. Pay with it. Pay for it, not me. And live with it, not me. So go check it out with an open mind. Go for a test drive. I think you'll be impressed. I was. Okay. Take care, you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.